How do you become successful? A wise man once said, success is a journey and not a destination. The place where I'm heading, I'm told, promises success to every student who comes here. And the gates of TAPMI Management Institute open wide for me to experience the journey that prepares every student for success.
Students across the country have to do a lot of hard work to make sure they get into a campus like this. I, of course, have a VIP pass to make sure I go and check out everything that TAPMI has to offer. Come along.
Located in Manipal, Karnataka, TAPMI started a 2-year management program with a small batch of 50 students in 1984. Today, it offers a 2-year PGDM program and many executive and specialized management courses at its all-new 42-acre residential campus.
Now, I've developed a personal checklist of things that I think is a must-have for any institute to make sure they are a power to be reckoned with.
Academics or classroom learning, selection process, placements, entrepreneurial activity, and social life on campus. These are the 5 things I must find out about. Students here use every second of their campus life to learn, discover, and explore. And to join TAPMI, you can choose to write any of the 4 exams: CAT, GMAT, ZAT, and GRE. But what about the students who don't have a commerce background? How will students cope with the demanding course structure here?
They are put in groups where students from other fields, for example, engineers will work with commerce graduates and literature graduates, science graduates, and so forth. So the thinking pattern of each one is very different. An engineer thinks more in terms of black and white perhaps, whereas an arts graduate thinks more in terms of squishy aspects.
Package picture has got poor differentiation.
This is like the same cost is very high. They should use some other one.
Yeah. So you're saying weakness is?
The faculty here employs application-based teaching methods, and apart from grooming future business leaders and entrepreneurs, TAPMI is one of the few institutes that gives immense importance to research in the field of management.
A lot of students come here thinking that they want to become company vice presidents, and some of them want to become entrepreneurs, have their own companies. But we are showing them how research is a very lucrative career.
This college also runs a special placement program called Management in Practice.
Our students go to the companies and then carry out their summer studies, come back and then write their reports as well as a case study. This is the starting. That is very impressive to the corporates. So next time when they come for their final placements, they will automatically pick up and then select these people.
Grooming all-round managers, they say, is their mantra.
The quality of education, the academic resources we have, like the data center, the library resources, and most importantly, we have a good campus. The environment of the campus encourages learning.
One question that of course comes up while talking to the chairman of TAPMI and the chancellor of Manipal University, Dr. Ramdas Pai, is about the future of these MBA students.
What is the future for all of these students, and where do you see them heading?
See, if the economy is really good, what happens is we require probably 1,000 TAPMIs in India.
Sure.
Even if you have 1,000 and all of them are admitting good students, you will be able to absorb all these students. But therefore, the main thing is the economy has to be really good. And at the moment, the economy is good, and many of our students are not only in this country and abroad, they are being placed.
Possibly the next 5 years. Is there a larger plan that you see of some achievements that you would already have in terms of benchmarks to set for the next?
See, as far as at present we have a world-class physical facilities. I would like to attract better and better students. Suppose a student gets here and in IIM, he must prefer this college. So, and hopefully we will be able to get enough endowments so that enough scholarship will be created, so that even people who can't afford can join here.
Continuing my quest, I'm on the lookout for Hut-K students, that rare mix of creativity and commerce.
So the campus at TAPMI has made me in a very poetic mood. So a lot of the students that come here might to start off be a blank canvas, but suddenly there's color that's added to their life. Of course, they want to make sure they leave a very, very fine imprint at the world around them. And speaking of a nice print, I have an artist I would like you to meet.
Hi.
Diksha is a management student by day, an artist by evening, and an aspiring entrepreneur and daydreamer at any time of the day. Her dream is to open a coffee shop where people not only buy coffee and cookies, they also buy her paintings. That's primarily the reason why she joined TAPMI, to learn management nuances, a perfect way to pursue her dream, one stroke at a time.
If I started a cafe, for example, I would just set up shop and put things in. I would just expect people to come and do it. You, of course, are going in very clinically, thinking about the fact that you've learned a lot of things at the institute. What would some of those things be which actually would combine art with that entrepreneurship, with the fact that you're going to be combining coffee houses?
See, tomorrow when I start a venture, it's obvious that I'll need finances and I need to learn finance very, very properly. Going forward, again, if I expand, if I'm thinking of going into the country, venturing into the country, and then having many coffee shops, then probably I'll need to know HR also. So they're two very important aspects, and therefore my love for MBA.
Presenting Paris's art challenge for the day, I think you should make something specifically for us, all right? So we'll make something together. Do you have any idea what I'm going to give you? We'll make something together. We'll make something together. High five. We're gonna make the wheel.
From artists to motorheads, life at TAPMI is a unifying journey. These B-School buddies got together a year ago to start a biking club on campus. The TAPMI Thumpers, as they call themselves, are taking me to the beach to give me a taste of TAPMI's social life.
Alright, they're fun, they're talented, they're super intellectual. I've realized they're actually a great bunch to hang with on the beach. I want to present you to the super talented lot of TAPMI! Alright, so I've been hearing that the beach is a very, very strong connection with them. I would just think you're coming here to sort of chill, but that's not true.
No, not entirely, because we have TAPMI's biggest fest, Atharva, which is a B-School fest. We have an event called Quiz on the Beach, which is obviously held on the beach. And we have corporates rigging their brains with the geniuses of our college.
Meanwhile, what is brand scan? I want to hear about what this brand scan number is.
Brand Scan's a market research fest that happens over a period of 2 days. It went to Mangalore for the first time this year. Basically, what we have disguise games where people come and play disguise games and we get surveys done.
So that is brand scan.
Yeah, so people, that's basically what happens on the inside.
Why is all this so important? I would imagine that if you're in a space where you are just studying a lot, why do you need to do all these other things? No, like
you're getting first-hand experience on what to do and what not to do when you are there. You know, you have a crowd, you have to control them, you have to get surveys done, and you have to plan all these things. So basically, you're getting an experience of what you have to do when you go out there.
The thing about TAPMI is that there are a wonderful bunch of people who come by the beach, which is a regular place where there's so much intellectual capacity that happens with them here. Which is why I say the students of TAPMI, okay, I don't want to flatter you, but you guys are special.